stadium's so big, you can easily spot it flying in to Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, a good one in store here. It's the LA Chargers and the Dallas Cowboys. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Chargers head coach. They've been playing some of their best football, winning 8 of their last 10 games. Across the field, that's head coach of the Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. His side also a favorite in their conference, so a possible Super Bowl preview taking place here. Glad to have you with us for this one, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call. It's Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey with the honors. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led out by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
And he takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
To number 1, Quentin Johnston. It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. They go play action. Here's Herbert. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are off to a great start defensively. They force a turnover on the opening possession. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock. But cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making each and every week is at a premium, and don't look at the stats. Study your opponent.
So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL. His first throw is an interception! Benjamin St. Juste picks it off! Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
Now, I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. No run here with Amari on Hampton. And our 1st down only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Herbert now off the play fake. This is caught downfield by Allen. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Dump off caught by his back. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Herbert from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
15.
Now Herbert again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For that defense, who puts a sack on the board. Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Chargers in the dime on 3rd down. 6 DBs out in coverage. Dak now from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd, long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Cowboys punting it away here on 4th, and it's the long-time vet Brian Engeron now. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And Brock, they are not off to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, or typically one will follow.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too. 1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They give to Harris from the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, Herbert. That one's nabbed by Allen. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Los Angeles.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
On the counter, it's Hampton. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
All I can tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they can just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Cowboys rushing in and they bring him down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Well, you just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Cowboys about set to take over. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, no, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Finds him over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They go with Williams on a counter. He breaks the tackle. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
At the Chargers' 44-yard line.
Play action, Prescott. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
That's another Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's another Cowboys.
Draw play. This is Williams. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
Williams. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cowboys get the game's first points here in the second. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Prescott here from the gun. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Chargers with a long ways to go for a score. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now run with Hampton. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
On the screen, this is Harris. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Johnson. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers earn the chance to tie before halftime. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Kick taken in here at the 17. Jukes one defender. And work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Prescott on 1st and 10. Completed here to Tolbert. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Dak. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
4 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
Dak throwing again. On the move, headed right.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Taking off with it again. And Prescott finds him at first as he slides down to end the run. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. From the gun is Prescott. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime anytime you score points right before the final frame. And for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Low left side, grabbed by Allen. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Motioning left is Johnston. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the Cowboy offense for the opening possession of the third. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another run for Williams. And have him gain about a handful there. Stopped by Deion Henley.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That's Lamb running the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Straight ahead with Williams. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Dak off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Gain of 10 yards. That's another Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, here's Dak. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Williams fields the pitch. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down. They stay on the ground with Williams. He gets the first and more inside the 15. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
17 yards. That's good.
Up the gun they go with Williams. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
10 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st down and goal to go.
Williams goes up and over for the touchdown. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. Dukes out of one stop. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Hampton gets it out of his own read. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
37-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chargers.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10, Herbert. Throw reeled in by Allen. And they take him down right along the 30. Second and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the Cowboys' 30-yard line.
Harris gets it on the draw. Breaks the tackle, still going. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. That's a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
And the Chargers will have a first.
Down, Chargers.
Up the middle, here goes Allen. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 6 yards on the run as we've reached the end of our third quarter. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. Again, it's Hampton. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
17.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. The return starts at the 18. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Throwing on first is Prescott. He's got a man left. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They have themselves another first and 10.
Cowboys. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now it's Williams. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Williams, the ball carrier. Dayon
Dak now from the gun. That throw finds Tolbert. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Shotgun give to Hampton. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
It's Hampton on 2nd. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on 1st. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
The 2nd down pass. Osa Odigizua on the tackle. Brought down back at the 27.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Herbert from the gun. Looking for a target. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this 2nd half. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Had some room to work, and he took advantage, giving 7. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 42. Screen here for Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. No get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That's caught by Williams. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys holding on to a field goal lead. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And they'll take a knee. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Williams. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
We'll take a knee here as that clock approaches the 40 seconds remaining mark.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Kicked well, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. And it's stopped. What an ending we almost just witnessed. They got to him before he could reach that end zone. This game's over. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.